Hello and welcome back to Spyro Reignited Trilogy. We just finished up the Dreamweaver's world.
Wait, where are we?
Oh my god.
We're in... I don't even remember the name of it.
Dark Passage.
Dark Passage.
Dark Passage.
Anyway.
Well done, Spyro. I hope you know what lies in store for you. Gnasty's world is not the friendliest place you'll ever find.
He sounds like
Are you
Roger
ready
Craig
to
Smith
go?
is voicing him. I don't think that's who it is, but I'm going to look now.
Who knows? Could be. They did get some pretty good voice actors for this game. Alright, so we're headed into Gnasty's world. Gnasty's world is the final world of the game. It is a much smaller world than the previous worlds. The previous worlds all had 3 devoted levels, a boss level, a big homeworld hub level, as well as a flight level. We don't get quite all of that in the final level. We've got a small enclosed hub world. We've got 2 regular levels, and then a flight level of sorts. Literally, this is the hub world. It is just a man-made island in the middle of the ocean.
Not all of the voices for every single character are confirmed, but Roger Craig Smith is 4 different characters in this game, so it's probably him.
Yeah. I was going to say, I remember Roger Craig Smith was a character in this game. I just didn't remember which one, so he's probably the balloonists. Anyway, you start, the hub world only has 75 of the 200 gems that are in this hub. There's only 200. You'll get more when you unlock further levels.
You're in Gnasty's world now.
And the dragons are all ones we've already freed before in this world.
That does make sense.
I'm ready.
Reach the exit in each of Gnasty's lands. Then you can challenge
Your counter should
Collect
be, like,
skate and find the secret tape.
wrong game.
No.
Yesterday, as of this video going up, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remaster came out, and Jack is loving the shit out of that, so...
It's so good.
We
Expect
cannot remove
references.
We cannot remove the disc from him.
He is literally holding the box with the disc in it right now.
No, you said he was loving it.
Oh, okay.
You know, making.
Oh,
love
I
to
see.
it. Yeah, we cannot remove the disc from him.
Alright, so the first level is Gnorc Cove. This is, well, as the name implies, a cove where they have a bunch of supplies for their base of operations. There's a bunch of metal barrels you can charge into, and they'll go flying off in the direction that you charged into them from. There's these construction workers that are throwing the barrels around, and there's also a bunch of cargo, as well as some TNT crates as well that you can flame, and they will explode on a timer. And those will help you get stuff to you. It's dynamite?
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
that's
Making sure.
in the previous attempt at this recording. We actually went through like the entire lyrics for that.
The entire verse.
Yeah, we did the whole verse. We're not gonna do that this time.
But thank you, AC/DC. Very cool. Also, the fodder for these levels, I'm pretty sure all the levels have the same fodder. They all use rats. Oh, rats.
I was trying to think of something funny, but nope.
I mean, we did fight rats in our D&D session.
You have fought rats before. Not in the most recent one, but you have fought rats before.
Well, Spyro's getting rid of them really easily, so perhaps we are nothing compared to Spyro the Dragon.
Probably not. Although you guys, none of you guys had to start throwing death saving throws in the last session, so there's that.
That is true.
I fear what would have happened had you guys not hired mercenaries.
Probably would have gotten our asses
Keep up the
fucked
good
up.
work, Spyro.
Especially had you
Hey,
continued, like,
we
you chose
freed
to
you
say
and
started.
Starting to
Dreamweavers.
worry about you.
Yeah, what the hell?
I'd be shaking in my Gnorc boots if I were him.
So one thing that's interesting about these levels, by the way, the last couple worlds have been filled with levels with tons of gems, tons of dragons. There's not a whole lot of dragons in this world, and the gem count is kind of just a modest amount. There's like, as you can see, that we have 10,500 just going into the world, and there's not a whole lot in the regular levels. I mean, there's a bonus level after we beat the game that we can access that has a shit ton. But Hub World only has the 200 I mentioned. This level has, I think, 400, and I think the level, and I know the level after this only has 400. But these are some fairly large levels for Spyro 1 standards anyway.
I really thought he was going to pick up, like, the dead body of his friend and throw it at you.
Oh god.
Because he was like,
would be
because he
amazing.
landed on top of the barrel and he like reached for the barrel, but like he was on top of it, so it's like,
Uh-oh.
that would have been fucking funny if he did.
I like how the fucking Gnorcs have these fucking heart print boxers.
I mean, that's like a trope in cartoons
Yeah.
where like big tough guys have like heart patterned boxers on. Johnny Bravo was the same way.
I believe it was also like that in the original. It's just harder to tell because of the low polygons. But I could be wrong. Could be just something that they added as a touch for the remaster, because these remasters do take a lot of liberties and add in a bunch of things that we didn't get to see before. That's just a furnace.
Yeah. Where are we? Did we just jitter
Not-
forward?
Dark Passage.
It is a dark passage.
Yeah.
I gotta say, this world looks somewhat normal compared to, in fact, it
Ow.
looks very normal compared to the past few worlds we were at, you know, like, light purple space.
I mean, yeah, because I don't know why I did that. Oh. My thing cut.
Your thing cut.
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't realize that it like skipped that like by a second. What was I going?
I never thought I'd be rescued.
Tomas!
Yeah.
From Streetlight
Yeah.
Manifesto.
Tomas.
He even has the hats!
Totally to use
My god,
just-
it's him!
He just doesn't have the right shirt on.
It's
You know,
true.
because he's a dragon.
Hey, who
He,
knows?
he also needs to cut off khakis.
He
Toys
does.
for Bob could have somebody that is a fan of Streetlight Manifesto. We don't know.
Toys for Bob, let us know down in the comments if someone
Yeah.
there likes Streetlight, and I will give you 5 Gaming Stooges dollars.
It's money. What
That was a cool chain reaction.
what does a Gaming Stooges dollar get you, Landon?
A single,
It gets you a taco that we never got.
What can it be exchanged for?
well, 5 Gaming Stooges dollars can get you a custom wallpaper.
Ooh.
A
Made by
single.
Cloud.
Made.
Oh god, I'm gonna be a slave to this whole reward system now.
Yep.
A single Gaming Stooges dollar doesn't really give you a whole lot on its own, but you can cash that single dollar in to give us 5 real dollars, which I think is a really cool reward.
What?
Yeah, you get the privilege to help contribute to the show, and we will put your name on a credits reel somewhere.
Spoiler alert, we're probably just gonna end up with Al and Katie's names on things.
Probably. Hey, Pixel could, donate $1 or $2.
True.
We have 3 viewers, folks.
Well, for some LPs, we have 3 viewers.
Yeah.
So, not all of our LPs are watched by all 3 of them.
And we do actually have a couple LPs that
Oh, fuck.
occasionally get some viewers from outside our sphere. I cut because it turns out that I'm missing a few gems over this way.
Did you explain already that you need to use the exit?
Oh
portal?
yeah, I forgot to mention this. I mentioned this in our original take, but I didn't mention it in this actual final recording. So a weird thing about this world is that unlike the previous levels where you could just exit the level using the exit level command on the menu, in order to properly finish the levels here, you have to use the return home function portal that's there. You don't have to 100% the level, I just do it because that's what I've been doing all game. But in order to actually open up the next level, you need to use the return home portal located at the end of the level. And it'll open up the Gnorc dragon head thing that has the next level. So the other level is Twilight Harbor. This is considered one of the tougher levels in the game.
Ooh.
It's arguable whether or not it's the toughest, but let's just hop on inside. Some interesting things with this level.
It's actually Dark Passage. Weird, I know.
So I mentioned it has 400 gems and 2 dragons. So it's kind of a marathon level in that you don't have a whole lot of chances to save, and it is rather long for Spyro standards, like I mentioned with Gnarc Cove. And the enemies in this level are pretty tough because they have these
It also doesn't help if you jump in the lava.
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, they all have like these weapons. Some of them can throw grenades. Some of them have these goo guns. In the original Spyro, they actually didn't have goo. They were just actual guns.
That's fucked
But
up.
they took the liberty of making the guns have goo for ammunition, and some people thought it was censorship. They explained that it was a creative decision because
Ooh, damn.
that was rough. But they explained it as the whole concept of the world is they're using the goo and harvesting it for energy, so it kind of makes sense that they're using it for ammunition for guns and stuff. So it's not like it comes out of nowhere, but it did turn off a few people that liked the fact that the Gnorcs were using real guns before. I do like this level though. It's a fun level.
It's got good music.
It
Yeah.
does have good music. Ow.
So, do you think this is their attempt at having like
Splatoon.
a possible Splatoon ripoff?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Remember when fucking Disney Infinity had that god-awful Splatoon ripoff?
Rescuing me.
No, what happened?
Yeah, there was like one of the game modes in like one of the Disney Infinities was like an obvious Splatoon ripoff.
I think it was
And it was
3.0.
really... Yeah, and it was really shitty. Like, there was one of the maps is like just straight up plagiarized from one of the Splatoon maps.
Wow. They're not even trying.
No, I mean, they're no longer trying.
Does anyone actually care about Disney Infinity anymore?
No, the 3.0 was the last one, and that was like
Oh, okay.
several years ago.
Okay, I thought so. Yeah, just Google Disney Infinity Splatoon, and you'll see exactly what you're looking for.
This comes into play later. That little lever you can charge into or flame, and it will raise the drawbridge, and you actually need that to get to a little spot on the map. But I am going to use the supercharge ramp first
To hit this
well,
dragon.
Actually, I'm gonna save this dragon first. Hi, Cletus, again.
They better be on the lookout for me.
Why do you think? What do you think was their like decision process for picking which dragons to bring back?
It seems pretty obvious to me. They have at least one from each world from the previous worlds, because there's I think there's only 5 dragons in this world total.
We've already saved like
4, I think.
4 of them.
Yeah, because there's only one other dragon in this level, and there isn't one in either of the other levels. So there's oh no, there's 6. But I know that they pick at least one from each of the previous worlds. I'm not sure how they went about picking the extra one. Ow. Although to be fair, the last one is also a dragon that only pops up after you beat the main game anyway, so... I need those gems over there.
You do.
It's the Yellow Chaos Emerald.
Delicious.
I could get that.
You know, the one in
I
Sonic
won't.
Adventure 2 that was a fake.
Oh, yeah. That was actually a kind of interesting thing that they did. Although it opened up quite a few, like, weird plot holes.
Tails is he just kind of pulled it out of his ass and was like, "Here, I made this. Use it."
Okay. Ow.
Ow.
Put
No,
that-
it's like, he was like, I made this, and then gives it to Sonic, and then Sonic looks at it, and he's like,
You
I
made this? I made this.
Look at this really cool thing I made.
Alright, so this is one of the toughest parts right here. Probably in the entire game, honestly, that's coming up. There's a long passageway, and there's just a fuck ton of these guys spraying guns.
What are they spraying the guns with?
I don't know.
They're spraying you with their guns.
Water?
Goo.
Oh, fuck, what happened?
Ow.
He died.
He just fell on the floor water.
Well, that's the exit portal, but,
You don't have enough gems.
I don't have all the gems, rather.
Same thing. You don't have enough.
I could just leave, but I'm missing 9 gems. And I want them.
Sparks is like, you better go get those fucking gems.
I cut, because they're over here. Yay.
Yay.
You get it.
How
But
are those 2 gems worth 9?
there was
There
3.
was a 5 as well.
Oh.
It was 2 2s and then a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see the third one.
Yeah, it was green, and then blue. But yeah, unlike the other levels where I could just say exit level, I have to go all the way back.
We
Good
could've
game
got this
design.
too.
That's okay. It doesn't take a long time, honestly.
It's only a
See, we're already
20-minute
back.
video
That
anyway.
took hours.
You're only saying it's taking long because it's 15 more seconds you could have been playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2.
That is a long
This
time.
is like, are we flying through the Cheeto Desert?
Yes.
Like with no floor,
I know.
floor, like we can't see the ground, so it's just like orange sky. It's just like, is this the Cheeto Desert?
It's also very dusty. Anyway, there's one
the
dragon
Cheeto
left in the
dust
entire
desert.
game. And that dragon, like I said, will be after we beat this guy. But we're not going to actually do that in this part. But in the next part, the finale of Spyro 1,
Oh my
we
god.
will take on Gnasty Gnorc, as well as Gnasty's loot.